Greetings and salutations, everyone, and welcome to something we are doing for fun, which is to combine all the tier lists of Danganronpa and 100 Line, and then at the bottom we got the Zero Escape trilogy that we'll also add to it. Now, as it is now, we have the tiers separate so that we can distribute them. So I guess we'll start at the top. Sound good?
Yeah, that sounds fine.
So, where does Ghost Dad go in relation to Danganronpa characters?
Ghost Dad. Ghost Dad is Ghost Dad. Let's be real. Yeah, he is above Shuichi, but behind Maki.
It's right here.
Yeah, and then we're removing the Ghost Dad tier list, the tier because we have so many tiers here.
It's way too full. We need to merge them. So okay,
Yeah,
moving on to the 100. I mean the S tiers from 100 Line. Where are they gonna go?
Yeah. So Hideko above Fuyuhiko.
Okay.
Tsubasa behind Fuyuhiko.
Interesting.
Takamaru above Peko Peko.
I can't quite get it. Okay.
We're just speed running this. We explained everything for everyone here. We're just adjusting now. Delsha above. I'll do above Monokuma.
Dang, better than Monokuma.
Hey, look. Monokuma's just a bear. I mean, don't get me wrong. He's a really great bear, but he's really not that. Okay, all right. I changed my mind. He goes above Junko. Darn it. No. Monokuma goes above Junko.
Monokuma goes above Junko?
Yeah, we're changing him.
Okay.
You said so. What was I supposed to do? Anyway. Okay, so next person, Ava. She goes above Junko, but behind Monokuma.
Behind. Okay. Then you have her below Shot earlier. I don't know.
Oh, that's right.
You're free to change your mind, but
I like. Okay, then because I like Junko more than I do Dalsha because she's a fun villain. Okay, how are we gonna do this? My God, mental gymnastics. I wasn't expecting this. Okay, so how can we do this? Dalsha is going to be above Ava. And then Junko will be in between them, I guess.
So here.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. And we don't have to keep them in the tier that they were approximated with. If you think Hiriko is better than I don't know, Kamaru or something, then you can tell me. But anyway,
you have a really big Hideko is above Shuichi.
as well. Okay.
She's in flawless.
Yeah. Any thoughts on Tsubasa, or is she good there?
No, Tsubasa's moving too. She's going to be right behind Hideko.
Okay.
and Takamaru is going to be behind Tsubasa.
Okay.
We're just shoehorning.
Excellent.
actually, in that case, I'm going to put Dalsha above Ibuki.
Okay. What about Ava? Where's she go?
Ava is going to be above. Just because I did set them in a different way. I keep switching them. Don't worry, I'm trying to fix it. I'm going to put Ava above Chiaki,
So like over here.
but behind Shuichi.
So there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, Adamaku, he's going to go. Wait. Why is there two Junkos?
One is the alter ego Junko.
No, it isn't. They both have. There's Shiokuma and then Monokuma. That's just a different sprite. Oh wait, no, she's the digital
Yes.
Junko. Now I
The
understand.
alter
Yeah,
ego, yes.
because she didn't have that sprite in the first game.
Right. And she's crying. She
How
died.
did? Yeah, sorry
they
for not
both died,
remembering
but
such
like
a
she
niche.
died against her will.
Yeah. But yeah, Adamaku, I'm gonna put him above Angie.
Okie dokie.
Confessioness below Nagito, but in front of D2 Junko.
I see. It's the paragon of hope is better than the second despair, but not the first one.
I don't know. She just did better in the first game. There's a reason she's where she is. There are other factors too, but you get the idea. Nozomi, she is above. We'll put her above Minimaru.
She goes here.
Yeah.
Okay. Everybody's orders are being scrambled today. It's intense.
Yes, they really are. This is what you get whenever you add such mental gymnastics to things. I have to do so many comparisons that it's like, well, now they're actually above their position of what they normally would be in their original tier list. Because I changed my mind because I'm comparing them to so many people. Eito. He is going to be above Hiriko, behind Gostan.
Wait, so he's all the way up here.
Yeah.
I see.
Again, a lot of comparisons being made here.
I see.
I felt actually okay. So here, Tsubasa is going to be above Maki, and yeah, we'll put her above Kaito too. She ain't being Akane though. Sorry to say. Look at that face. She got the hungry eyes.
I guess we're done with 100S, so let's delete that.
Yeah.
Now there's 100A. We need to distribute them.
I feel like the A tier is different in here. So we're going to have to order it a bit different. Commune, I want to put her in the bottom of S.
Behind Angie.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then we're going to have Yugamu. We'll put him behind Adamakyu.
So right here.
Yeah. There's so many characters that being in S tier is kind of a consolation prize at this point.
It just means you don't
let's
suck.
You don't suck if you're there. That's
Yeah.
not to say anyone below it is
suck.
really, really bad or anything.
Yeah.
They're just really not as good. Eat well, shed well. You can't beat that. Unless you're like a really good character. Anyway. Moko with glasses. Moko with glasses definitely beats Kibo, but I don't think she's an S tier.
So top of 8 here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, if she didn't have glasses, she'd be behind Mahiru.
Understandable.
Right. It adds a lot. Old man. There's so many characters in here that are just so great. And he's an old man that drops some exposition, but besides that, he's generally a side character. We're putting him in C tier. The top of C tier.
Okay.
You're useful, but that doesn't make you good.
Okay. Like how different this is.
Don't I change it every time we rank people for multiple times?
Yeah, it happened with the Danganronpa all tier list was definitely different than the individual ones, so it's fine.
Right. And again, it's really hard to make comparisons because whenever we did the giant Danganronpa tier list with everyone in it, I was doing all of those comparisons too. It's much harder trying to compare everyone above where they are at initially. And then being like, yeah, but are they better than so and so? And then so they get like knocked down a tier, but the tier below them also is like kind of better than them. So they just keep dropping and dropping and dropping or jumping. It's hard.
Well, on to the 100-line B tiers.
Yeah. Keshika. Still a lot better than Teru. And she's helpful. I'm going to put her above Yasuhira's mother. Her. Yeah, Kyoshika's going above Yasuhira's mother.
Here.
Behind. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kako. Better than Rantaru, better than Tugami. I'll put her behind Makoto.
See. She's better than the guy who tried to save everybody and then got killed for it.
Wow. Yeah, but she also had a lot more screen time. Let's take that into account.
Yeah, that's true. He did die quick. It's nothing against him. When you die quick, it's hard to consider you the best thing ever.
Right. And I was being so lenient with Chihiro's father. His screen time, I'm not kidding, totaled probably 10 minutes at best. And that's counting like maybe the anime had something different.
I don't think he's in that.
Okay. Well then 10 minutes. I'm being generous.
You want to lower him and like move other people up, are you?
Yeah, I think we probably should.
Where does he go?
He's gonna go above Rantaro, but behind. No, he's gonna be above Yeah.
Here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Names are hard. There's so many characters here.
There is indeed a lot of characters. Especially ones that
Mm,
were like in it for 10 minutes. Don't remember their names.
right. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good so far. Karawa. I'm going to put her above the old man in the C tier.
Okay.
She isn't bad. She's present. So there's that.
Now we get to put commanders everywhere.
Yeah, commanders. They're all going to jump into the bottom of C tier, but they're all going to be in front of Shirokuma,
So
but behind
like all of
Kimiko.
them go in between here.
Yes. In no particular order. It doesn't matter.
Just leave them in the same order then. Which I don't think was much of an order anyway.
Yeah.
There we go. Long C tier. Get rid of this one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now this.
Takumi. Yeah, Takumi's the main character. He does a lot here. Even if he's an absolute failure of a leader and a really bad main character as far as things go, he he's better than Ultra Despair Girl Nagito. And yeah, we'll put him above what's his name? The one directly to the left of him.
You mean this guy?
Yeah,
Well, I
forget his
forgot
name.
his name. Is it? It's Tack something. Was it? I don't know. Takumi can go next to him though.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, you with the face. Sorry, it's been a while. That
What was
was
his
from the
name?
first game, and that was like a year and a half ago, I think,
I
or
forget his
something
name.
to
I
that extent.
seriously can't remember his name, but he's cool. But anyway, next to him.
Yeah, Darumi.
So, yeah.
And Darumi, you were kind of funny, but Yasuhiro, yeah, he was kind of funny too. You know what? He was also really fucking annoying, and I didn't like him. So guess what? You're going above him.
Just right above him.
Consider it a lucky break for you.
Okie dokie. So I
Gonna
like how
put
Takumi got like a
Nico.
buff. Now he's above Makoto.
Makoto was a bad puppy boy. Okay, do you want to move him that
I
bad?
don't know. I don't know where I want people, but
Do you want to boost him up?
Makoto, you mean?
Yes.
Where would we boost him?
If I'm being honest, he wasn't that bad. He was arguably a lot better of a leader than Takumi ever will be.
Want to put him right
Is he
before
more
Hajime?
useful though? I don't know. Like in the grand scheme of things.
I don't know.
So I'm gonna I will say below Takumi
Like right below.
partially. But I can negotiate for above. That's fine either way.
Hmm. Well, they're like doing the same facial expression, which is funny.
That is funny, yeah. Except one's a
Completely
really
unplanned.
big failure. You know what? That's really true. That is really Makoto above Takumi. All right, Nico.
Yes.
You're annoying, but you're not Monocub's level of bad. He is gonna go below. Let's do below Valagarzo, the second commander from the
like,
left. Right there, yes.
okay.
Right between Zanshin and Valagarzo. That's fair. Kurata, very annoying, but also equally just as helpful. I'm going to put her below Kyoshika, though.
Okay, so like up right here.
Yeah.
Okay. Jeremy has fallen down.
Hey, look, we are comparing so many characters, and I like favoritism and recency bias also plays a part in this. I'm human. What can I say? If you have problems with it, tell me. If you want to change them,
Nah,
let me know.
I agree that putting them next to Danganronpa characters just like changes the paradigm. So you have to like, it just changes entirely where you would want to put them and stuff because they're comparing them against so many more people.
Right. Right. And mind you, scroll down. This isn't just what we're doing today. We're doing these guys too.
Yeah.
It's going to be worse. Yeah. Every single 999. All of those characters.
Yeah.
999 and, associate.
Associates, yes.
Mhm.
Anyway.
The 100 C tier. I forget who that was. That was Quinsley, I think.
Oh, this one is New Gank, I want to say.
New Gank.
Yes, this one.
He wasn't that bad. let's be real. He's above Shirakuma.
Above Shirokuma, so
Yeah, so he's joining all of the other commanders.
Except for Adamaku, he's too cool.
Yeah, Adamak, he's really got something going on. He had a whole arc.
Okay, let me delete the 100C. Now we got the 100Ds. Where do they go?
Above Monodam. Yeah.
So like here is where you want Terum.
Yes.
Terum, Tammy, whatever her name was.
Taron, Tammy, and Quinsley.
So they're both right there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Monodam's still a monocub, guys. Even if he's arguably the best monocub, he's still a monocub. He does monocub stuff, which IE is being really shitty.
Okay, now the unforgivable people. Where do they go?
Abomination.
Yes, but where?
Okay, so if we're ranking things, no one is getting past the children. Like they're not getting below it. They're just not. I'm going to put Kakoji below what's her name?
Hiyoko, was it?
Hyoko, yeah. Below Hyoko.
Okay.
And then Shoma is going to be above Hyoko but below Teru Teru.
Okay.
Gaku is better. I know. Better than what's her name?
Tenko?
Tenko, yeah, better than Tenko. Right there. Sirei, going to put him above Tenko too.
Just like, but below Gaku now, or?
Yeah, below.
Okay.
Okay. Ima, we're going to put him at the top of the abomination.
He's the best abomination.
Yeah. Better than Kurokuma. Kurokuma is very annoying. But that's all he is, really.
Right now, so many people below Mika, and she went up. Yay. Also, she's
I
right
still
next to
stand by
Darumi.
what I said about her. I really don't like her. A lot of people seem to like her, but I just can't forgive her. I don't think that she was really that good of a person to begin with. Sure, she was like abused or something, but everyone on this tier list is. We can't use that as an excuse here. We really, really can't. Well, I don't know. Maybe one person probably wasn't here.
All right.
Maybe a few. Who knows?
Maybe a few, even. Who knows?
There's a lot of people. Anyway,
Okay.
let's go down. We're going to start with these. Yeah, we'll actually get into this now. Starting off with Junpei.
Yeah.
Now we're going to have to start explaining shit and why we put them there. Junpei and all of his iterations.
Yes.
We have Junpei from 999. We have Tenmyoji Junpei, which is in Virtue's Last Reward.
Yeah.
And then we have the third game, which is Zero Time Dilemma. We are accounting for all of them. Hence why we don't have everyone else that was in those games or two games all in one image or whatever. It's too hard.
Yes. It's too hard to put too many pictures. Let's just, yes. So this is all of the jumpies.
Mm-hmm. So here starts a paragraph. What's happening here? First game, he's a decent protagonist. I mean, protagonists do protagonist stuff. But there at the end, he really like did a lot of shit. So there's that. Also, it's been a while. I will have forgotten.
Yes, we should have did this tier list for these characters as soon as we did the games, but we didn't because we weren't doing tier lists yet. So this is all just bonus, basically.
Yeah. So that alone, his first game, he would be at least mid A tier.
Okay.
All things considered.
Any particular spot you want him?
We'll do above Mondo.
Okay.
And then we have Tenmyoji. Tenmyoji lost Akane because it was the timeline where she just had to ditch him to do other shit. If you haven't seen those games, please watch them. I don't know why you're watching up to this part at this point.
Especially since I'll name the episode like mega spoilers for everything or something and list all the games. So
But yeah, go do that. It's 3 games. It'll take a long time, but you need to know this. They are great games, and I really think you should look into them, honestly. So getting into it more, Tenmyoji, great, like, stepfather, adoptive father, whatever. Still, father figure to Quark. Does whatever he can for him. Still cares very deeply about Akane, and it's really sad to see it. Hate that for him. Poor guy. He suffers so much. He's so old. And the moment he finds out that Akane is alive and she's just ditched him, that, oh God, Tenmyoji. you poor baby. But I'm saying Tenmyoji because obviously it's still Junpei. It's just, he's called Tenmyoji then. Felt like I should explain it.
Yeah.
And the way I'm doing this, it's additive. It's the the culmination of the character. Or we can also subtract because we will get to that soon. But with that added, he's going to be above Nozomi.
Dang.
And then we get to Zero Time Dilemma. He's a piece of shit. I do not like him in those games. He is overly selfish. He does not care about anything or anyone other than like Akane, maybe. That's it. He's so childish. And mind you, he is older than Junpei in the first game.
Right.
But it felt like he turned into a 14-year-old because he acts like one. It's all me, Akane, Akane, Akane. Nothing else matters. I'm going to be reckless and stupid because I can.
Well, because of all the timelines, and like he knows he can just go to a different one or whatever, so he doesn't care anymore. Like he's lost. I think it was because yes, he mentioned at one point that he has memories of like all the different timelines from 999. So like he remembers dying, he remembers seeing everybody dead, and it like dehumanized him. Like
Yeah, and I do get that. I understand, but he's still a piece of shit. Like he's not going to drop as much as if he were like doing it not because he was traumatized or something, but he's still dropping. Matter of fact, he's dropping below Kodata. That's where he's going.
Dang, all the way down to here.
He was still very helpful, though. Yes. Sorry, Jumpy. Your third game. They really did a number on you.
I think now he's the lowest rated protagonist.
The third game, it killed him. It really did. I really did not like him in that game. I just didn't.
Understandable.
Didn't you think so too? Like, sure, he was
I
like
did not like him in that
dehumanized, but what is it?
I did not like him in that third game either. Do not.
Okay, that's good. So yeah, that's how I feel about it. That's where he is. So on to the next character.
Yeah.
Ace Kuriyashiki something.
Yes, Ace, as he's just called for most of the game, though.
But yeah, Ace. Yeah, he's a piece of shit. That's kind of it. He did experiments on children, made them like put them in life or death situations so that they can access the morphogenetic field, which is like they can go back into different timelines and communicate with themselves in other timelines so that they can get information. Again, I'm not explaining the whole game, but basically that's what's happening. So yeah, he didn't care about it. He didn't feel sorry. So yeah, have fun with your spot. Below Hyoko.
Below here, Kyoko, so like right here.
Yes.
At least he's not as bad as an alien parasite that wants to destroy all of life.
Yeah, arguably better. Now, well, below Kakoji and Ag Kakoji, they are like horrible, awful, irredeemable pieces of shit. They care for nothing. Not even themselves. Well, maybe Kakoji cares about herself, but she lives to kill and create other life forms of her ilk.
Yeah, she's
Animalistic.
just a big mommy.
What?
She's just a mommy. Wants to have lots of babies, that's all. by killing people. Like,
No. I mean, yes, but no. All right, anyway. Light Field, also known as Snake. Yes, that's his name. Why? I don't know. Also, Kay's name is Kyle,
Kyle.
which makes sense. I mean, Kay, short for Kyle.
Yes.
So,
AKA
anyway.
K, the person that let Ato out of his cage in that one timeline, except there was no person because he did it himself. But
Yeah, that's true. He was just pulling the wool of your ears or eyes, or whatever. I mean, Snake was helpful. He's only in the first game. He existed as kind of a support to Clover, because without him, she can very easily turn into a murderous fiend. Stay away from that bitch at all costs. But we're talking about Snake here. He's in a portion of the game, and then he gets taken and locked into a coffin.
yeah, then he shows up at the end of one timeline, and
Yep.
the important one. But yes,
And he is probably the most helpful, which is why he was locked away. So yeah, no, it makes sense. So I can't really hold that against him. It's more Santa's fault. But still. Or should I say Aoi, Koyashiki,
yeah.
etc. It doesn't matter.
Everybody has a real name and their like little code name. Except Clover is her name, so
Yeah, it's literally her name.
name, but it is her name.
Cloverfield.
Her name, Cloverfield. Who knew it was such a common name?
Yeah. But yeah, no, he I want to say he's below Sonia. Or no, above her. Yeah, above her.
Here, B rank.
My only reasoning as for why he's not higher, because he is very, very useful, is because he's in such a short amount of the game. And in the case of Yasuhiro's mother, which we're just assuming, we don't know, she is like delegating people to do stuff, to bring people you find to the rightful home or whatever. And she's like consistently there. So there's that. There's my reasoning, if you wanted it. So let's go down. Santa orchestrated the whole thing so that he can get Hongo like caught, and also bring Akane back to life, which he then disappeared and never came back ever again.
Yeah, I've just never seen it in any other game.
He caused people so much harm because of this, but it didn't matter. You know, it's all about what he wanted, which arguably, in the end, yes, it all did work out, but it didn't in basically all of the other timelines.
Yeah, sacrifice all the other timelines in order to save your one timeline type of thing.
Yeah, which, yeah, no, you're just as bad as Hongo. You're above him.
Oh, so he's all the way down here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why? Unless you want to move him?
No, it's fine.
Are you sure? You sounded surprised.
Well, I mean, up to you.
That's kind of what Hongo was doing. That's my reasoning for it. He basically just did the same.
Well,
They're adults,
sorta,
yes,
but he, yeah.
but also he did it for very selfish reasons. Hongo did it for money and research,
Well, I will
which is
say,
worse, which is why he's above it.
other than the incinerator room, the time limit about, like, the ship sinking and stuff was all fake, just to give people motivation, and access the morphogenic field and stuff. Nobody was ever in any actual danger except from uh, Ace Hongo
Each other.
himself, because he's, yeah, mostly him, though. Sometimes Clover. Because he's
That
the
is
only one
true.
besides Clover who kills anybody in any route, as far as I remember.
You are
I mean,
right.
some of the
I
routes
mean,
we
and
don't
they
know
couldn't have.
exactly what happens in them, but I'm pretty sure it's just him killing everybody, or in some of them Clover.
No, you are actually, you have a really good point. And he wouldn't have, he couldn't have predicted the outcome of all the other timelines and who could have done what, because he just got people from lists and stuff that he already knew who could activate the morphogenetic field, or people that were involved in the the time that Santa, uh, Snake, Clover, Akane, and other people were like kidnapped or whatever. So everyone who was involved, basically. I don't know. He could have known. So honestly, yeah, you really kicked him up there. That's some good points on your end. So then, in that case, because he didn't know, ignorance and all that, um, let's go up a little bit. Let's see where I want to position him relatively. Let's see. I I want to put him below Takumi.
Wait, the jump.
Yeah, huge, 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 huge.
Yeah.
Because yeah, no, that I'm glad that you're here. You have
My main reasoning was he runs a killing game, but he does it for, like, good, and, like, didn't actually kill anybody. Meanwhile, we have person who ran killing game for entertainment and did kill people. I just
right.
thought he should be, not below that. If we're being
Mm-hmm.
consistent.
100%. Yeah. And again, it has been a while, so I have forgotten details. So that is on me, 100%. But thank you for being here. You have really good memory, and yeah. Well,
You're
let's go
welcome.
back down. Let's keep going, huh?
Yeah.
All right, Lotus. She's a mom. She is good with computers. Let's see what else. Um, she isn't really out to hurt literally anyone. I think her children are dead. I think.
I don't know if
Didn't
they're
they
dead.
die in the experiments?
No, they were. Oh, you're right. Where did she not? I'm trying to remember. Because she
I
was,
think
like,
they were
looking
killed
for
in the
them, right? Or
incinerator.
maybe, no, wait. Maybe they were back, but she was. No, wait. I'm very
It
confused.
won't affect her ranking. I'm just wondering because I
I honestly
forgot.
can't remember. Was she looking for her kids? Is what I thought, but, like, that experiment
Yeah, she was
was
looking for her
over.
kids.
So was she looking
She
for the people who kidnapped them before? Maybe they were fine now, and she was just looking into it, and that's why she got taken.
maybe.
Maybe,
Yeah, I think so.
can't say with certainty. Either way, she was
But
just
yeah,
looking
no,
into
she's
people who
she's
kidnapped the kids.
dedicated.
So yeah.
Yeah. Well, gosh, I don't really know what to say. There's nothing bad about Lotus. She didn't have any other game appearances other than 999, which she didn't have to be anyway. But I'm going to put her below Junpei.
So
Does that sound fine to you?
right here. And yes, that's fine, I think.
Yeah, no, that doesn't set well with me because regardless of intent, Santa still hurt people.
Want to move
So I'm going to put her above Santa.
like this.
It wouldn't make any sense for me to just, you know. Yeah. Yeah, let's go down some. 7. Arguably the most helpful person that can't access the morphogenetic field. in 999 specifically. So yeah, let's go up some.
Bring him up here.
I'm going to put him above Mukuro.
Just right.
No, not that far actually. Let's do above Izuru Kamakura.
It's right here.
Yeah.
Up in the
Go
hero
down
tier.
Izuru is lower because he like orchestrated everything.
Yeah.
He's a piece of shit, but he's a really cool piece of shit.
Well, as I think we stated in 100 line tier list and everywhere else, the villains either like rise to the top or they're like at the deep in the dark despair. So
Yeah. You can be a really bad villain and not have any good traits. Like just being the Joker. Like if the Joker was here, he'd be below everyone.
What if he's a really funny Joker?
Well, he's a really funny, probably worst, most evil in any sort of media ever. Oh, he's funny, I guess. We can laugh about your mass murder and general disregard for anything. That's fine.
Didn't know you felt so strongly about the Joker.
Do you not know about the Joker? Do you not know who the Joker is?
Well, I mean, there's a lot of Jokers.
There is, yeah, but as a whole. I'm sure there are like more kid-friendly versions, and he doesn't really do a lot bad then. But they also have to make it for television. In some of the comics, he does some abhorrent shit. But we're talking about 999 here. Let's get back to the topic at hand.
By the Joker.
Right. Akane. You abandoned Junpei and didn't tell him about it. But I guess she had to.
To save the world, apparently, yes. Well, not apparently. Yeah. We know it worked. We saw it happen.
I think
there was a timeline that was saved because of her actions.
Yeah. I'm going to consider Akane in both the first game and the second game as an object that is fulfilling a purpose, but not being a character other than that.
I see.
Because she is doing it all to A, come back to life, B, stop like humanity from being destroyed. And see what else. There's other stuff. But without her, like, nothing would go well, period. Santa probably did something in the midst, but he just is never shown past the first game. But let's go on.
Where is she dropping?
She is going to be above Sakura, but below Nekomaru.
So, like, right here.
Yeah.
I see. She's the top tier
In the
of
third
999
game,
so far.
yeah, she is. In the third game, she is like a character and not just a person fulfilling a purpose.
Yeah, like she did all of her like setting up beforehand so that everything was just like waiting for the plan to enact. She didn't have to be like an active character. But in the third game, that was uncharted territory, so she actually had to like be active and try to do stuff,
Right.
at least comparatively. Yes.
Because she was at the whims of Delta as well.
Yes. Also, Akane's end up in flawless.
Yeah, well, when Akane is better. Hungry eye. Clover. Again, as stated, stay away from this bitch. I think overall, she's an okay character. She's good in tandem with her brother, and very necessary for the story, because without her and her brother, most of the shit wouldn't have gotten done.
Yeah.
That being said, without her brother, she would have killed everyone. She has killed everyone.
Or at least a good portion of them.
I think.
The ending kind of ended before she killed everyone. I think Ace was still alive somewhere, so she's just had to kill him.
Oh, she would have killed his ass. She would have 100% killed his ass. Honestly, she was saving him for last. I would, personally. And I will not do this in real life. This is not a mission. Don't worry. Anyway, I'm going to put her below. Yeah, we'll put her below light.
Right here.
Yeah.
Seems good. Nice brother-sister pair.
Right. It makes sense.
Unlike those other brother and sisters that we like separated by so many tiers. But
Well, some are worse than others.
yeah.
Sigma.
The mighty Sigma.
In the second game, we thought that he was this hunk, but actually he just wiped his memories and was the one of the like main, I want to say antagonist. I don't know.
I don't know if you call him an antagonist. He was the mastermind.
Yeah, mastermind. Sure, that's kind of
Because of time travel
vague.
shenanigans, like he didn't have the memories of then, but he was the old man who was the mastermind. Like,
Right.
the mastermind that like made robots and androids and stuff. So
Yeah.
But he didn't know he was a mastermind.
Mm-hmm. And because of that, because we're only basing him off of the events up to the point of the end of the story, which is where he learns about it. So I'm not going to count that against him, but we will count against him in the third game. I don't know. It doesn't matter really. But the first game that he's in, he will go into the S tier. I'm going to put him above Adamakyu.
There.
And then we're counting it against him, but we won't get into that until we discussed everything. The third game, though, he does basically everything he does in the first game that he's in. But generally, he's just a really good character and tries to do the best he can. And God, what else? So hard to think about other things other than, oh yeah, no, he was helpful. He was good.
He was helpful.
He used those words so much.
Nice guy, you know.
I can't help it. What else am I supposed to say whenever it's been so long?
Remember when he was locked in that room and started trying to eat everything? Good times.
Oh yeah, actually, true. He gets beloved above Toko for that. I'm joking. I'm being serious here. But yeah, no. I think for as much as he would have dropped, he would have like gone further up. So, with that being said, he's going to stay right where he is.
Okay. Virtue's
I
Last
think that's
Reward
pretty
is
fair.
starting strong.
Yeah, it is. It'll get worse. I'm sorry to say. Fi, in both games, I've got zero to say bad about her. As a matter of fact, I've got a lot of good to say about her. She's a badass. She's really cool. She is headstrong. She is smart. And oddly enough, she is the daughter of Sigma. Crazy shit.
Yeah.
Absolutely crazy.
Crazy time shenanigans.
And it's just favoritism. You may think differently, so I'm more than willing to adjust a little bit, but I'm going to put Phi just above Sigma.
Okay, so right here.
Yeah. Thoughts or opinions? What do you think?
I'm trying to remember. In Virtue's Last Reward, she did do a lot of betraying, but she also allies sometimes, so
Yeah, she does. But she also is like against people sometimes because, and I quote, she feels like it. Which, now that I think about it, Sigma for the most part likes allying. Phi kind of doesn't. She's more against Sigma than anything. So she drops lower than him.
Like,
Which is so really cool. You stay in the S tier. That's good for you, right?
Virtue's Last Reward still going strong.
It is.
Okay.
Alice, fuck you. She's in the first game, but we can't rank her anything. She shows up and that's it.
Yeah. So it's the second.
In the second game, yeah. But in the second game, she is like a spy that I can't remember. They were doing like research, her and Clover, to They were either trying to find people that can access the morphogenetic field, or they were looking for something else.
Well, they were looking for the cult and, terrorist organization that was doing all the stuff involving said
Oh,
experiments.
yeah. Myrmidon.
Yeah, Myrmidon and Free the Soul, I think is the name of the cult.
Right. So, I mean, they were both generally for like a pretty stand-up, good organization. But her as a person is really awful, and that's kind of what I'm basing her off of.
Well, she has to
No, she's
succeed in
just
the
a
mission, so
bitch.
she will sacrifice people for it.
Yeah, all the time. Literally all the time. You be nice to her, she will tell you that she will ally with you, but she will betray your ass like 99% of the time. And
Well,
if you try to
when
go
you click
against her,
ally,
she
she
will ally
betrays,
with
and
you.
when you betray, she allies. So
Right. Exactly.
it's like a
So she makes you out
50-50.
to be the bad guy.
Yeah, she makes you out to be the bad guy no matter what.
Mind you, that wasn't her intention, but still. You're a piece of shit. And again, we're not holding your justice or your job in regards, because we didn't do it for Clover. You are above Hyoko.
So she goes here,
Yep.
below the people that run killing games.
Deserved. She's just a real big piece of shit. Nikon, she's alright at times, but she is pretty awful. Celeste, she's just a liar. A really, really big liar.
That murdered other people are too, but yeah.
Right.
For money.
For money, yeah. Hey, she's there for a reason.
Yeah.
Luna. She's a robot, but she's our robot. She is based off of Diana, essentially, like her personality, her looks, everything. That's what Sigma based her off of.
Yes.
For those who haven't played all of the games. But there's that. Yes. But no, she I know that she cannot go against a code. It is kind of her purpose to be as good to humanity as she can be.
Yeah, she's 3 laws safe.
Yeah, but we love Luna. She's the best. Therefore, she goes all the way up to the top. Let's keep going. She is going to go above Takamaru.
Oh my goodness.
I know. It's huge. I would have went below Takamaru, but Takamaru had that one hiccup once. I'm not forgetting.
Forgive, but never forget.
Yes. Hey, he's still up there. If I wouldn't have forgiven him, he would have been at the bottom.
Right.
But anyway, let's
like if we were doing the tier list pieces on that one route, then
oh god, yeah, no. Things would be a lot more different. Dio.
which we got a cool picture for it.
Yeah, I know. Mind you, I got all the pictures for everyone, so some inconsistencies, those are my fault. As for Delta, there's literally no artwork for him. I'm sorry, I looked at Wiki. There's nothing. I did the best I could. But the Dio probably has the coolest art. It doesn't look like a circus freak. So, yeah, that's cool. But as for his character, he's just a piece of shit. He's just in it for the destruction.
Yeah, destroy the
kind of his
infidels and all
whole
that.
What is it?
You want his religion? He thinks he's saving everyone, saving the world by destroying everyone.
Yeah, he thinks it'll save the world, but it's not, and it won't. And because of that, he goes below Ace.
Yeah.
At least Ace had a few people to experiment on. Dio doesn't care, nor does his organization. And there's plenty of Dios out there.
Yes. Because he's like, they're all clones of Left, which is the brother of, well, not the real, not the blood brother, but like the adopted brother of Delta when we get to him. But yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, I guess good segue. We'll just go ahead and cover Delta. Delta, he's only in one game, so
He's only in one game, but he's kind of the mastermind behind all the bad guys of the other one. So,
yeah, no, and
the
that makes
research that
him
Ace was doing was being was it related, working for Delta basically indirectly. So,
Mhm. And I'm gonna say this is kind of where we more or less draw the line. Dio, Delta, Kakoji, and all of the people below, everyone there, interchangeable positions. They're all equally horrible. They don't care about anyone. So yeah, Delta, right below Dio. And to
but he
think,
did it to save everybody.
did he?
I mean, he released the Radical Six so that he could prevent a future where like all of humanity was destroyed because of some insane person destroyed the world. So he released the Radical Six to create a future where only 2/3 of humanity died, or whatever it was. Was it
Fair
2/3?
enough.
It was probably more than that, but he killed a lot of people. But to create a timeline where humanity wasn't destroyed, and then he created all the events of the third game so that he could create a timeline where he assembles a team of people with superpowers so that he can track down the person and then thus create a timeline where nobody dies. So basically, he's like a step ahead of like Akane's machinations.
Yeah, but there was a lot of death involved. He had to make a lot of sacrifices.
Yes.
So that doesn't get him out of Abomination tier list. Even if his intent was good, still, Santa didn't intend to do any of that.
Right.
Delta knew he had to do it, and he did it. And for what? A few people? Literally only a few. Sacrificing many for the few. It ain't worth it. However, that does get him above Hungo, so hey, there's that.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Mm-hmm.
Unforgivable crimes, but at least he was like kind of trying to do something.
Yeah. Quark.
The mighty Quark.
He lies quite often. I think in a lot of the voting scenarios, he lies a lot.
Yeah, maybe.
But he's not a bad kid otherwise.
He just does what his grandpa says to do, and which is Tenmyuji, and Tenmyuji
Mm-hmm.
says that they're going to, like vote allies. So Quark says the same thing too, but then Tenmyuji is planning to betray you because he does betray you every once in a while. So,
Right.
in the ending where
He
he betrays
tries
you
to.
so that he can leave with Quark because he wants to save Quark. So, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Really good dad.
Granddad, dad, whatever. Yes.
Granddad, dad.
Granddad, dad.
A granddad is still a dad.
Yes, that is true. Actually, granddad is a type of dad.
Right. An elder dad. But I don't know. Really, honestly, besides the lying, he doesn't really drop too far for it. It's annoying, but that's it. I'm going to put him below Leon. Thoughts, opinions?
Where is? Oh, right here. Yeah, that
Yeah.
makes sense. He's just a kid, he doesn't do anything evil. It's not like certain evil children at the very bottom.
Oh, creatures.
It's nice to have one non-evil child.
Right. We'll have some variety here. And Kay, he's kind of just fulfilling his programming, I think.
Well, he doesn't really have programming. He's like a clone of Sigma, right? That's what he was.
Yeah, he is.
He's
But
supposed to be like eventually his replacement.
He
So
he's also like he was told to do things a certain way, I believe. That's what I remember. And I could be wrong.
If I remember correctly, he like actually did have like amnesia during like most of the game, so we never, except for like one timeline, I think he remembers, and that's why he did some stuff. But for the most of the game, he has no idea who he is. He just has like vague recollections of stuff. So during the events of the game, I don't think he knows what he's doing.
That's not true then. Got it.
That's what I remember. Maybe I'm the one that's wrong, but I think he like.
Well, I mean, I'm gonna go off what you said because you generally remember more than I do.
And I did play through the game twice as opposed to once, so.
That is true. I mean, he's kind of really the same as anyone, really. Sometimes he votes allies, sometimes he votes against people.
Like, he is
and
a
he did try
good
to
person
stop.
who doesn't want anybody to get hurt, but at the same time, he's the kind of person who will leave everybody behind so that he can get out, so that he can, like, go get rescued. He doesn't trust anyone else, so because, I mean, he doesn't even know who he is, so he doesn't have any trust for anybody. It's the thing.
Right. He trusts himself
so
more than he trusts anyone else.
A little manipulative, but he's not, not, evil or anything. Won't hurt anybody, but he will put himself first because he can trust himself more than anyone else.
His method is less than ideal, but he still generally wants to save everyone, which I think is admirable. Very admirable. And he also tried to stop Dio, I think 1 or 2 times.
Yes, he did not like Dio. They had big beef.
Even not knowing where he is, like, where's that? So, yeah, no. Kyle, he's gonna go on the S tier.
S tier?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, where in S tier?
I'm gonna put him above Angie.
Okay. So he's better than Seven, who is trying to help everybody too, who also had amnesia. And
you have a point. You have a really big point. Putting him above K.
So, like that.
Seven did nothing wrong. Genuinely, he did nothing wrong.
Yeah. Except call Lotus old a few times.
Is that really a bad thing? It's just slightly insulting.
Yeah, it's not like a huge sin compared to, like, in a series full of murders and other things.
Yeah.
Although Alice only betrayed people and we put her at the bottom. Although she'd kill you and run her out by betraying you. She's just so betray hungry. But anyway.
For Zero, we're using the principle of everyone starts at B tier. Zero's a machine. They're supposed to act the way they act.
Yes, they're the one that was just following orders. Like, they didn't do anything they weren't told to do, so. Other than maybe their snarky personality was their own thing. But
it was slightly annoying at times, I will admit, but
that's just because multiple timeline syndrome.
Right.
Which is a thing that
But
everything except the Danganronpa games can attest to. It's basically 100 line in all of these games all had multiple timeline problems where like somebody will do the same thing in each timeline, so it magnifies the annoyance.
yeah. Well, and I think because we had actual character actions happening with Soda, we're gonna put 0 behind Kazuichi.
Okay, okay.
Not good, not bad. They're there.
Better than the other
They're a tool.
robots down here and here, but not as good as the robot way up here.
Well, I mean, she's different.
Yeah, the tier the
She,
tier list of robots, also this robot and this robot,
yeah,
the S tier, the
well,
flawless
shit,
robots,
well.
S tier robots, and
But no, like, scope a
also
little bit.
Chiaki is
The
robot.
reason, yeah, she is a robot too. The reason I put Luna so high is because she's so sweet.
Yeah, in that game,
She
she was
only
like
does what's good for people.
our best characters.
Yeah. And she like anytime that she's in the voting phase, she always does ally. Every time. And when you have to betray her, it is so heartbreaking. It hurts so much. I hate it.
Indeed.
So there's that. I wanted to add that addendum. All right, on to Zero Time Dilemma. Or more of, I guess, as an extension to the characters that were in there. Yeah. Carlos, I don't have anything bad to say about him. I don't.
Yeah. Just a nice firefighter, man.
He's just a really good dude.
Indeed.
That's it. So therefore, he gets in that S tier action.
Where in S tier?
Behind Kokichi.
It's right here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness. Starting off strong. Wow.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. They're kind of in the same position here because Chihiro and by extension Alter Ego tried to do kind of a similar thing, just help support humanity and do all they can to keep humanity alive, because in Zero Time Dilemma, all of the characters in Zero Time Dilemma are the only humans left.
In some of the timelines, yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And Danganronpa is kind of the same.
Yeah.
In a sense.
You gotta release the Radical Six to destroy Junko Enoshima. That's my headcanon, that's why I did it.
They're pretty similar in that regard, huh? The Radical Six is Junko.
Yes, Radical Six, in order to destroy the Radical Six, had to be released in order to prevent the future where Junko rises to power.
Yeah. Let's go down a little. God, this fucker. Eric was a pussy, and he also was like head over heels for Mira, who is literally a serial killer. No ifs, ands, or buts. She is a sociopath that feels nothing for others. A psychopath, whatever. A difference. I'm not a psychologist. I can't tell you.
Well, sociopath, here's how I hear it, and I like see it different in different places. Sociopath just means that, like, they, as you said, they have no feeling for anyone else. Like, they don't feel bad for anyone else or anything. unless it affects them. But a psychopath is usually like, how do I describe it? I don't know. There's like some other layer of crazy. I guess it's the simplest way I can describe it.
Yeah, the other layer of crazy is generally murder
Yeah, but like she,
because they don't view
I would,
people as
I guess, call her a
important.
psychopath because she like tears up people's hearts and stuff. Like she's not like logical. Other than that, like a
That is true.
sociopath would be like they got nothing else crazy about them other than like they have absolutely no feeling for anyone else, which can lead them to become murderers too. But they would probably be murdering for like a reason other than just they're crazy and want to pull out hearts. So I think something was wrong with her other than that. So I would say psychopath, but I don't know if I'm even using it right. But that's how I remember hearing it when my brother told me.
Yeah, you are cutting out so terribly bad.
Oh my goodness, did you miss everything I said though?
Yeah,
Oh my goodness. Is it still lagging out?
not right now, but you should probably still drop out and come back in.
I will do so. Wow.
A body has been discovered.
Nice. Okay. You see good again?
Yeah, I do. Okay, but yeah, back to Eric. Yeah, no, he was just ignorant and he only cared about Mira and there was no one else. If Mira got hurt, he would just lose all sense of reason and kill people. There's nothing good about him, in my eyes.
Yeah, you
And
hated him
because
so
of that,
much.
actually, well, let's do a little switcheroo here. I'm going to put Gaku above Ima,
Gaku
and
is
I'm
above
going to
Ima.
put Ima. Yeah, Ima's fine right there. We're gonna put him below Kurokuma.
So like this.
Yeah.
Interesting. Just felt like Ima needed to be lower. Gaku.
Yeah, I did. Because Gaku still kind of cares about people. Ima really doesn't. He only cares about his sister for the most part.
And you saw the correlation there. I could still put them closer together. I see.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. You see my vision?
Yes.
Let's see. Kay, also known as Sean. He's a supporting role. He kind of stops people from killing each other, and he's locked
Except
in
for
a
that
room
one
with
route where he
two.
shoots somebody with a crossbow, but yeah.
Gotta do what you gotta do. Two crazy people locked in a room with a kid. Well, I say kid, but he's a robot.
Yeah. There's a lot of robots in this TOS now that I think about it.
It really is. What is Spike Chunsoft and its associates got so much to do with robots?
I don't know, they like it. You know, I like robots. I'd put robots and stuff.
I guess. Whatever, that's fine. Monokuma's a robot, so I guess that makes sense anyway. And, well, I guess I like robots because of him. I did it on purpose. Anyway, a Q. I don't know. I don't know where to put him. Actually, like I don't know. Not even a thought.
Check.
But he starts in B tier. He's I don't know. I want your insight. What do you think?
It's hard to decide. I mean, there was that ending where he like stayed with the dogs. He felt bad for the dog being left behind. That's kind of heroic.
Yeah.
Does that affect your tier at all?
Well, he cared about the dog. That's above 0. Not that being below 0 really does anything. They're both robots and kind of are there to fulfill a purpose.
So yeah, robot.
He's more or less a
robot
key to
bros.
access things. Yeah.
Kazuichi, you can work on robots all together. Big happy family.
Well, he's above because he can work on them.
Yeah. He did repair that elevator. He was pretty useful. He's not Tsubasa useful at all, but he's despite being the ultimate, he's nowhere close to Tsubasa's power.
Yeah, at least Tsubasa was likable and character-wise. Just because you're useful doesn't mean you're fun. Diana.
Mighty Diana.
Yeah, Diana has all of Luna's qualities, so if you put her literally anywhere else other than where Luna is, you're dumb. She is literally based off of Diana.
So which
I'm going to put her above Luna.
Because she's the original.
Yeah, she chooses not to hurt people.
Yeah,
not that she's actually legitimately programmed to. Only difference.
Except for those few endings where she did kill the other teams, but that was because we made her. She claimed that a demon was possessing her, so...
Yeah, like she literally couldn't control her body. I don't like alcohol, but the demons in me love alcohol. That's that kind of situation.
Okay, 2 left.
Mira, how about you hop up with your little friends there, along with Delta and all of everyone below it. Below Delta.
Okay.
At least Delta had something good in mind. Mira doesn't care.
So I do find it funny that Korakio is like a serial killer and he's just above everyone.
You are so right. Why didn't we drop him? I don't know.
I don't know, we got confused.
Yeah, we really fucking did. Yeah, no, he only cares
honestly,
about
a
his
lot
sister.
of like this side of the F tier is like honestly should be better than the serial killer, I feel, at least.
Genuinely. How about we do this? We'll do a little switcheroo. We'll add everyone to the F tier onto the D tier, and we'll throw Korekio in the F tier.
So like,
does that sound acceptable?
Where does he go exactly? At the very bottom?
Yeah, well, at the very bottom. It won't matter. We're moving everyone up.
So you mean like do this?
Uh-huh. My excuse for Korekio being there is because he thought he was doing something good for his sister, which is just himself.
That makes him better than Gaku.
His sister.
So he's like above Emo, who's doing the same thing, but not a serial killer.
Fair enough. Let's remove F tier. And we're going to throw him below. God. We'll do. Yeah, we'll do below Alice.
Still better than Hiyoko, though.
Hiyoko was incredibly annoying.
There, F rank is God
Oh,
now.
he killed 99 people. Never mind. He was trying to get up to 100.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I may hate Kyoko, but that doesn't make any damn sense. He drops down there. Yes, perfect. Absolutely perfect.
Serial killer squad.
Yep.
Yes, I have managed to make Mikan go up a rank.
Are you happy?
Yes. Master plan worked.
I'll do you a little favor, even if I disagree with it. We'll kind of meet in the middle here. Where do you want her?
That's a good question. I like her better than Yasuhiro.
Fair. Honestly, fair. Yeah, let's put him there. We're not meeting in the middle anywhere there.
Yes, the two girls I rescued.
Hey, there you go. Oh yeah, the only reason we have Monofanny so high is because she pukes and it's great.
Yeah.
If you don't remember that
We're a
mecha tier
fan of
list, that's the reason
pukers.
why. Yeah, she pukes too, but we didn't account for that in the tier list. Not like it would matter. She's amazing.
Yeah.
All right. Now time for the best character of all. The most helpful, best bully. I know. All of you would be so angry if we didn't add him to the tier list. I get it. That's why me and Maya made sure to add him. So, you don't have to thank us. No. We know we had to add him. So, Gab, going all the way up. All the way up. Throw him up. Above Toko.
Best boy.
There we go. That's the tier list. I'm joking. Gab is he is really a crutch in a few timelines. He is so nice to have, but that doesn't make him amazing. Realistically, I'd put him probably above Soda Kazuichi.
Right here.
Does that sound fair?
Yeah, that's fair. He fixes an elevator.
Soda
The
is
dog
helpful,
saves
too.
people more than that, so he gets to be-
Yeah. Arguably, yeah.
Excellent. And we could probably refine this tier list even more, but could be here all
Do you
day.
want to?
Well, is there anybody you're looking at their position and being like,
Okay. Well, I'm going to start D&D later, so we still have some more time. So let's sit here, let's refine things. Let's see what we got going on. Thoughts and opinions. Throw them out.
Right. Let's see if anything pops into my head. There's so many characters to look at, though.
There is. It's hard to rank them. Not impossible, but hard.
Oh my goodness.
Realistically, I don't think Shuichi should be that high.
You don't like Shuichi that much. Like,
Well, he's a puppy boy, but that's about it, right? All the other protagonists were puppy boys.
he was up there to be with his friends, but now they're like been shoved way over there ahead of him.
They have, but he's a protagonist. He's kind of, oh, I'm leading, but only in quotations, only when it matters.
Well, at the very
He's a
end,
railroad
he did
character.
lead. Like, he actually, like, led them with the choice to, like, not vote at all type thing. He did take everything, and yes, he was the leader at the very end, yes. Whereas before, he was just, detective.
That is true. Do you think that's enough to be high, though?
Well, I don't know, up to you. If you want to lower him a little, I won't mind. It's like he's in talks.
I think
talks
the
to
part
peers.
of being a leader is making decisions. Even if it's a hard decision to make and that no one else will
he's the
make.
detective, not the leader. Never pretended to be a leader. He's except in detecting. Like once a murder happens, he's the leader, and like in the trial and stuff because he's a detective. It makes sense for the detective to be the leader in that circumstance, but he's not like he never tries to like be the leader of the group. It's not
You're
like
right.
Takumi, which is team leader, and like, he makes the decisions for the whole team. Like Shuichi never does that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Again, except at the very end, but I think he's just very cool of him to do that. So.
Well, you have a point. Yeah, I think that makes me want to keep him where he is then.
Okay.
Let's see who else. Who can we adjust here?
Do you have any thoughts on Kyoko's position?
Kyoko, point to them.
Right here, she's pointing.
Yes. Actually, yes. I want to put her above. Let's see. We'll put her behind Shuichi. I had to think a bit to be like how legitimately helpful is she, and extremely, in fact.
Indeed.
As a matter of fact,
she's like the
main
hero
character
of the first game when you think about it.
Yeah, well, she was more of a protagonist. Hey, don't we see a theme here? Aren't the writers telling us something? The second command somehow better. Hideko is more of a protagonist than Takumi is, and Kyoko is the same for Makoto. So
yes, give or take the last trial or whatever.
Right.
Like as the time goes on, she's like either because she was missing or because like Byakuya doesn't let her like investigate or whatever, but as time went on, Makoto had to take on more and more of doing like the detective work himself. But for the beginning of the game, she's like she knows exactly who the killer is and everything for like from the beginning, and she just has to like work everybody through it to get to her point.
Yeah.
And she's the one going out to try to find the mastermind and take him down. So like if Makoto, all he does is like, again, as you said, he's reactive. Like somebody gets murdered, then he'll like do stuff. But before that, he's mostly just kind of there.
Yeah, he more or less does what he's told, which, and I mean, no slight to his character. That's just kind of who he is. A puppy boy. Still better than Takumi, who fucks 90% of what he does up. He's still an A tier, so
yeah.
Don't get mad at us. He has that. That's pretty impressive, all things considered. Look at all the people below him.
Yeah, so many people below him.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Also, Kyoko's dad being in C tier is actually like really bad.
Wait,
as well as what's his name to the right of him?
I'm sorry, who did you say?
Kyoko's dad.
Oh.
In the C tier.
C tier here.
Beside Quirk. Yeah.
Yes.
A deadbeat dad. Really fucking shitty.
Well, I mean,
he wanted to him.
He was in a family of detectives. He really didn't want to be a detective, so he abandoned his family to go be a principal instead. Headmaster, rather.
And that helps him?
I don't know. I mean, it's like he wanted to live his own life.
I guess. But he let himself get killed.
Well,
by Junko. I mean, it's Junko, let's be honest. Fair enough. You stay there. Deadbeat dad, no. Yeah, you're fucked. By the way, Junko, for those who don't know, I don't know if we mentioned it, but Junko also has the moniker of Ultimate Analyst, which is why she's the ultimate despair. She gets tired of everything because she knows the outcome to literally everything.
Yeah.
I'd get pretty bored too.
Yeah. Indeed.
Mukuro is just kind of her sword, but is objectively the better sibling considering she's not horrible.
She's not horrible. Plus, she looks cool. And freckles are nice.
They are nice. Who else has freckles?
Like in this tier list, Mihiro has freckles. She's pretty high because of it.
She goes above Kipo.
She gets above Kivo now.
Yep. For the freckles. I'm joking.
Okay. I was gonna say, look, he blew stuff up. He was a big hero.
Yeah, no, Kipo does a whole lot. As a matter of fact, we're putting him above Moko.
Okay.
Because he like draws the final villain out at the end.
Yes. And sacrifices himself to do some stuff. I can't remember, but yeah.
Yeah.
It's like
Very helpful.
he resists his programming of obeying the will of humanity in order to save everybody. So he's like the good Sire.
Yeah, no, that's honestly huge. Yeah, we'll throw him in the S tier actually.
Awareness.
But below commune.
Okay, that makes
Sense.
sense.
Yeah.
Yes, that
I don't
was
know,
like,
we
it's
can
like a
move him
buff for
up.
Moko because he gets to be the top of 8. She gets to be the top of 8 here again.
Yeah. With the glasses, she'd be below my hero.
Indeed.
I will say that it's important to note the reason why glasses are great, but my hero, she's pretty shitty throughout the entire game. But if you hang out with her, she makes up for it in droves. And I understand why she is.
And since
So-
there's in the new remake remaster thing of Danganronpa 2, Danganronpa 2x2, which will have a new route, and some people theorize that Mihiro will be the main character. And I don't know what they're basing that on, other than, well, actually, there was an interview with the person who made the game, and they said that of all the other characters, Mihiro would make a good fit for a protagonist as well. So people thinking that from that not ancient, but from that old interview about Danganronpa 2, and now that they're making a sequel with another route, which might mean a new protagonist or something, people think that Mihiro might end up as a protagonist. A good number of people believe that.
I think I could see that, yeah. She's very, what is it? She's very brave.
Yeah.
Yeah. There are other adjectives I can use, but they're not coming to mind at the moment.
Indeed.
I could totally see it. She'd still be a better protagonist than other
She's
people,
kind of
though.
basic looking, like a protagonist.
Yeah. But and I want to take a second to analyze here. I think Takumi probably had the most actual backstory than literally anyone, because the game is much longer.
You mean
Even if his memories were faux. So
that's true. We don't know a lot. Well, I mean, Shuichi's memories are also, everybody from that game's memories are also fake.
yeah, that's true. They're created for the purpose of entertainment.
Yeah.
Not that they'd move, I'm just making an example.
Indeed.
My hero probably has the most I am a independent character without being I am a template for someone to add my person onto to make me a protagonist. a relatable protagonist.
Right.
And it's only relatable because I make the decisions, which is why protagonists are so damn low. Shuichi, you weren't a protagonist at first.
I mean, yeah. But I mean, there are protagonists up in Flawless, so they didn't do too terribly.
Right. There's still
And there's protagonist in S. There's protagonist in A. Where's the lowest protagonist right now? Is it still Takumi? Or
yeah.
yeah.
No,
Although
it's
technically you
Junpei.
play as Mikon once, and she's the lowest.
Well,
She
if
is
we're
girl
considering
A.
Mikon a protagonist, she doesn't have an ahoge, so technically not.
Yeah, I
But
guess.
also, then we'd have to say that Naiki, not Naiki, but what's his name? Green shirt. Come on, edge of my tongue.
Green shirt.
Yeah, beside Veshnas. What's your name?
Oh,
I forget.
you mean Nagito?
Nagito. Yeah.
Yes.
If you want to consider him
at
an
1.2, that is true. And some people theorize that he will be the one that you play as 2x2.
That would make sense. I could believe that.
It's like the meme with the to the left with the sunny castle and to the left with the dark stormy castle. It's like Mihiro or Nagito. Which one will we get?
Yeah. Also, I feel like if we're on the topic, we do play as Kibo for a little bit too.
Yeah, you're right. And he has an ahoge.
Yep.
And so does Nagito, kind of, but like a weird, corrupted one.
Yeah. Whoa. He'd be a real interesting protagonist.
Yes.
We also play as Eito as well, so he is actually the overall the highest protagonist.
When did we play as Eito again? Try to remember.
We take his perspective whenever we're like, I think Takumi was away for something. It was like the first timeline, I think.
It sounds familiar. Unfortunately, I don't remember the specifics.
Yeah, I don't
I do
remember
believe.
the specifics.
No, I kind of remember it now. Yeah, Eito. We were playing as Eito for like a little bit, like a minute or two. I don't know, but he was like the leader for a little bit because Takumi was down for the count for some reason.
Yeah.
So I guess yes, he's the highest rated protagonist, best protagonist up there.
Yeah. No, well, if you want to consider Toko a protagonist too,
Yeah,
she
Toko
is
was
like
playable.
half
Actually,
protagonist.
I mean, Murdery Jill is definitely a protagonist because he plays her. So they do count. Yes. So the top tier protagonist is in the very top tier spot. So I guess it makes sense.
We don't do favoritism here. We do favoritism here. Let's be honest. It's just Toko's better. She is a protagonist done right because she wasn't originally a protagonist. Well, I say that, but then look at Makoto's sister. We have that.
So she's still flawless, so don't worry.
Right. I think I'm happy with this.
Yeah.
And again, there's still Danganronpa 2x2 and the potential of us playing more 100 line Last Defense Academy, so we still have that.
Yeah, if we do Danganronpa 2x2, then we'll have another Danganronpa 2 tier list, and then we'll go back to this mega list, I think, and then see if we adjust any of the characters from 2 in relation to that. And just keep updating this mega list.
And what we're going to do for here is follow the same principle. We'll do an additive or subtractive based on whatever they do.
Right. Like, were they better in this route, or were they worse? And then adjust accordingly based on the things they
Yeah.
did. Yeah.
But yeah, that's a tier list, everyone. Unless you have any changes you want to make.
Nothing is jumping out at me extravagantly.
What about minutely?
Minutely. I am not sure. I'm going to accomplish my goal of getting Nikon up tier. Worked spectacularly. By pushing everyone below her, it worked.
Yeah. No point in having an F tier if you have an abomination. Tatami is so lucky. You have no idea. I want her an abomination. I really do. She should join Gaku. But no, we'll end here though.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Taka right there beside Santa and Nagito. That's his name.
That's his name. We finally remembered it was Taka.
Took a while.
Taka and Taki.
So much similarities. There's a lot of characters
you
on
have
this tier
multiple
list. Of course, there's going to be similarities. Yeah.
And they're in the same tier. Right.
Who would have thought?
And if we separated the Akanes from each game, then there'd be like 4 Akanes, but we did not because they're the same person.
If your name is Akane, write down in the comments your S tier or above it, I guess.
Flawless.
In this case, yeah. All Akanes, amazing by this tier list standards.
But yes, let us know if characters you liked are at the bottom and that you think they should be redeemed. Or if characters you hate are at the top and you're like, why did you put them up there?
Yeah, let us know.
Like, how dare you forgive Akane for her war crimes? And I will not specify which Akane we're referring to.
It's obvious which one it is.
Yeah.
The other one didn't do anything. But they won't know unless you really are specific.
Well, everyone, if you enjoyed this silly idea we had, then liking, subscribing, commenting, and sharing are all appreciated. The most important thing, though, that thou must absolutely do is have a nice day.
Where's the sound? Hold on.
A body has been discovered.
That's all. So bye for now. Until we play Danganronpa 2x2.
Bye.